Hello there. In today's video, we're going to talk about the issue of the Manchester United's main problem. Man United were lackluster as they lost 1-0 to Wolves, even with players like Sancho, Varane, Ronaldo, Rashford, Bruno, Greenwood, etc. And even with the mentor of Ten Hag coming in. The Manchester United supporters were given a bitter reality check as the full-time whistle rang around the shell-shocked Old Trafford on Monday night. Under the guidance of interim manager Ralf Rangnick, there have been glimmers of improvement from a straight-talking coach who is well aware of the issues at the club that go beyond the personal on the pitch. Despite the fact that the charismatic godfather of German football has been able to talk the talk since his arrival last year, he has yet to walk the walk with the comfortable victory that has shown his principles were put into practice. João Moutinho's late winner and the agony that followed looked like it would be the lowest point of United's night, but the worst was yet to come when Wolves manager Bruno Lage spoke to the press following his side's win. In a short, snappy 3-minute interview, Portuguese dissected the match and explained in a simple term just why his side had found it so easy to play against a star-studded United team that failed to get going. So the main problem, the most important thing for us is to see where the fullbacks are. The Wolves boss told this guy to find the spaces when they are defending and when they are attacking to see where they are. While many coaches would stop at the simple observation, Lega instead decided to go into deeper detail, treating the post-match media chat like it was a debrief with his trusted assistants, an insightful piece of analysis which shed light on how rival sides view United under Rangnick. The Wolves manager continued, if you look at the first half when they were defending and trying to block, I saw it from the bench. They have trying to block Ruben Neves, trying to control Connor, Rodri and the winger side. So the space is outside. That's why Semedo and Marcel had a lot of chances and had a lot of ball in the first half, and the boys found those spaces. So we analyzed the match, in a very carefully. That's why it's so important that Man United have a good midfield. That is why it's absolutely important. So it's very important for us to have a big midfield. And I want to tell you this. I think the United will have a drastical improvement once United get a new midfielder. This January transfer is very important because you can't expect to win a match based on the performance of two players, Bruno and Ronaldo. I mean, they can't always deliver you the goods. You can't always expect that that these two players are going to help you win a match. It's not going to happen. That's not going to happen all the time. That's not possible. So have some patience. And United lost for the first time, against Wolves. So what? I mean, there's a first time for everything. Trust me, this way. I mean, Liverpool also lost 2-7 against West Ham. So what? The last minute of the game, you're handed a glorious opportunity to equalize, beat a free kick, penalty, or just a loose ball in the box. You want the chance to present yourself. Clutch players have always been a huge part of any sport. Be it Tom Brady or Cristiano Ronaldo. I think they should take some lessons from this match. They should take some lessons, and they should listen to the coach. I think the players aren't listening to the coach. They're still stuck in the Ole Gunnar phase. And in a football player, you would put in the bracket is Ronaldo, and since he sealed his return to Manchester, there have been a number of instances where this has been the case, mainly in the Champions League against the likes of. The aura that he has created, however, also seems to have excused him from being substituted despite a number of poor performances. I don't think he has given such poor performance, but we need another midfielder, only one midfielder having, McTominay. We are reliant on Ronaldo and McTominay and De Gea. 3 players are supporting the match, and maybe Bruno, 4 players. What about the rest? Football is supposed to be a team effort. It's not just one single player is going to rule the match for you. That's not how it goes. That's not how the match goes. One single player doesn't rule the match for you. It's not a one-man show. So why is it going to happen like that? Phil Jones was a very good defender. Phil Jones showed his class. He threw himself in front of the attack. He played really well. But I think we lack a good midfield. Our midfield, the only good midfielder we have is Scott McTominay. But one player isn't enough. We need at least another good midfielder, who basically will support him and help him thrive. So I think the main problem in this case is Manchester United's midfield. I've been saying it again and again. Manchester United lack a good defense and a good midfield. We need at least one good defender and one good CDM, who can support Scott McTominay. Both Bruno and Ronaldo stood over the free kicks, and most United fans would have their house on Ronaldo taking it. But Bruno took it, but it wasn't good enough, and they could not score. And took it himself, but unfortunately his effort was well saved from but in a game where Ronaldo was made captain and would have most likely been able to pull the rank over the midfield, it was strange that he gave away to Fernandes. Maybe it was due to his poor record of scoring free kicks both at United and Juventus, or maybe it was the turning point at United that we will see Fernandes regain his position as the team's talesman. No problem. Give Fernandes, ahead. Give Fernandes the ball. He's a good player. I don't know why he's lost confidence right now. We just need one confident midfielder and one good defender to turn our entire team around. Trust me, these are the two big issues. We need to fix these two problems. If we fix these two problems, we will turn our entire midfield around. We will turn the midfield around in a new direction, in a new way. Until I get it. Bruno Fernandes is a great midfielder and all, but he's not a CDM. We need a CDM. We need a solid CDM who can play like Scott McTominay, who can play like him. A solid CDM and a solid defender. And I was impressed by Phil Jones. He was impressive, he was impressive. These things need to be fixed. I'll be honest, and Ronaldo, it's okay, but the pressure of the entire team is on him. You can't tell me he hasn't saved United again and again. He has helped United qualify, in the Champions League group stage, So you have to cut him a slack. He's not Superman. But I think before Ronaldo joined, it was the Fernandes show, but it is clear he has been more reserved since his international colleague has returned. But why is that? Why is that? Why is Bruno Fernandes becoming reserved to see Ronaldo? Why does he think he's going to take away his shine? You play your play, man. Don't be so reserved. This is something I'm gonna make another video on. These two guys, they're having some sort of ego issue maybe, who's gonna take the free kicks, who's gonna take the penalties. Let Ronaldo take the penalties and let Bruno take the free kicks. Let him do it. Okay, let him do it. And people who are blaming Ronaldo, trust me, he has scored a lot of goals. And you can't have the whole team dependent on just one player, It's David De Gea, Ronaldo, or McTominay. These 2 or 3 players, they're saving the match. Doesn't happen like that. Look at Chelsea, look at Man City. They have a team. Look at Bayern Munich. You need a team. We need a good midfielder, a good CDM, and a good defender. Right now, immediately we need a good CDM. The first things first. So let's see, whether it's Declan Rice or whoever that is. Let's see. There are talks of Alvarez as well. Who will be the good CDM. So this is one of the main problems that United need to resolve in the midfield. Which we saw in the Wolves game as well. So these are the 2 main problems: a midfielder and a defender. So let's see if it's solved in the transfer market or not. Let me tell you what you think about the future. Till then, take care.